Hi, did you know that math plays an important role in protecting certain species of insects called the cicadas? Let's see about it in today's video. Cicadas are beautiful insects found all around the world, with approximately 3,000 species being found in the tropical regions. One exclusive North American cicadas called the Magicicadas emerge in 13 or 17 years depending on the species and location. Cicadas are sucking insects. They suck out the juices from the plants. Let us now consider the cicadas with 17-year cycle. When the female cicadas lay eggs after mating, they drill into the wood of the trees and insert 400 to 600 eggs. These eggs hatch after 2 to 6 weeks. The little babies find their way down and dig their way into the soil with claws, and they feed on the roots of shrubs and trees for the next 16 years underground. On the 17th year, they come out of the soil and attach themselves to any nearby tree or post. Their shell splits open and adults emerge and live only for few weeks before dying. Biologists wondered as to why the emergence period of these species of cicadas are 13 or 17 years. Here we know 13 and 17 are prime numbers. Prime numbers are the numbers that are divisible by the number itself or by 1. In our example, 17 is divisible only by 17 and it is also divisible by 1. So, 17 is a prime number. Predators hunt on the prey. Cicadas are commonly eaten by birds, rodents, spiders, and other insects. Predator population moves in cycles depending on how much food and competition is around, and that cycle often shifts to fit the pattern of the prey. Suppose the cicadas emerge, say, in 10 years, then any bird species with 2-year cycle or any bird species with 5-year cycle could adapt to depend on the cicadas for food, and the birds would end up eating all the cicadas and the cicadas would become extinct. Now here you can see that the 2-year cycle, the 5-year cycle and the 10-year cycle coincide at the 10th year. So there wouldn't be sufficient population of the cicadas. So the birds, these birds, the 2-year cycle birds and the 5-year cycle birds would end up eating the cicadas, and thus their population would be minimized. But by emerging in 17 years, the cicadas minimize these dangers. A bird species whose population cycles every 5 years would coincide with the cicadas only every 85 years. Thus, the cicadas perform best having stable population throughout the years. So, that is how the cicadas implement the secret of prime numbers to ensure that their species are protected. Thank you for watching.